Oh,
Hurry up, Morgan, so we can talk.
Morgan, hurry up, clean your whatever.
clean your cheeks, bro.
Cheeks.
Yeah. Yo, Barry, do you always sign drunk when you're tired?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure, because I thought you were hella wasted.
Drinking is
Hell,
degenerate.
Okay,
Are you ready, Morgan?
I'm in my bathroom recording this. So
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, Tomas.
Filipino style.
Sure, I'll start recording there.
Wait,
Start your intro.
before. Okay, but first, can you hear my fan?
No,
Can you hear my
great.
fan?
no.
No.
You guys don't have
Okay.
fans. No one likes you guys.
That's wow. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Two Friends and X podcast. I'm your host, your boy Smuck. Joined as always by the guest that's most resembles
Good morning.
a teddy bear. Yes, Tomas. There he is. Look at him shine. Look at that boy.
Sleepy.
And today we are joined by, I would say, two very special guests, but maybe some people might disagree. First of all, we're joined by a berry.
Hello.
What kind of berry?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
What's your favorite kind of berry?
Blueberries.
Strawberry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do those kind of
Sherry? Really? Cherries are kind of disgusting. I digress. We'll get to that later. We're also joined by Morgan.
hi, gozaimasu. This is my second appearance in the podcast.
Yeah.
Your second?
Yeah.
I was in the furry episode.
Morgan was in the furry episode.
Yeah.
course
He was named Neko at that time, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's very, very strange. See, we just
I think
changed
that's
how
like the most likes besides the other two popular ones.
Sorry to see
The other two.
Yeah, it's like the third biggest one, I think.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Back in the days when we used to get views, now we're on 15 views in an episode.
Yeah, that's better than the Shatter Teacups.
That
I
is
don't-
better than the Shadow Teacups.
I don't even think it is, but do you want to talk about the Shadow Teacups? Because if you don't, that's fine. I didn't write any notes down about it. Because I
It doesn't
figured-
matter. So if you want to ask any questions, it's fine.
Chicago's really cool. I'm just gonna say that. She's really cool.
All right. Who's your favorite member of the Shadow Teacups?
They're all horrible except for BP.
Oh, okay. So BP then.
Mm-hmm.
He's only saying that because BP likes Asuka
I don't even know what
From Ever.
Asuka is.
from
Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Oh, okay. It's the red-haired one.
Cinderace.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that
Yes.
eats the
Worst
watermelon.
girl.
What?
No. I'd say she's best girl. But
Morgan doesn't like confrontation, so he doesn't want to say anything bad about the podcast.
Morgan, don't be a coward.
What's there to say that's bad about the podcast? It's really good.
It's
There's-
really good and organized and very horrible. But
I have no problems with it. I'm still in it.
Morgan, you have no problems with it because you never awake when we wanted to record.
True.
boom.
I'm still in it. Like I'm technically still in it, so
I mean-
I can't say anything bad about it.
I mean, let's start with something simple then. Like, Morgan, which is your favorite one of the thumbnails or possible thumbnails for episode 3?
The one made by that fucking the anime one, probably.
Oh yeah, I forgot her name. What was her name? Christine, right?
I don't know, something like that.
Barry, you know what's her
Yeah,
name?
her name is Christine.
Christina. Yeah, no, that one was pretty alright.
That
But-
was the best one. But
Yeah,
but I think
most
second best is the one by Barry. Barry's the one that's second best.
Yeah, and then we had the third one, which was
It was just it was just like
it wasn't even zoomed in right.
a stock image of teacups, which is really
Yeah,
creative.
Hey, don't forget, Sakara is also in there.
yeah, a small little Sakura in one of the corners. which is cute, I guess. But speaking of art and artists, from what I understand, Morgan and Barry, I hear you two are a bit of an artist.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah.
You dabble? You dibby dabble?
I dabble. I'd say I'm an expert in the craft, somewhat.
All right. Do you? I know you do, Barry, but do you do commissions, Morgan? Or have
Oh
you
no,
done commissions?
I don't have a PayPal, so I don't.
Oh, but you've never done commissions or art
Yeah.
trades or anything like that?
I do art treatment and requests, but I don't do.
Okay. Because one of the things that I'm always curious about when it comes to artists and such is like, what's like the weirdest shit you've given commission to do? Like you
Weevil
didn't.
porn.
What?
Weevil porn from Pokemon.
Weevil?
Yeah.
Which one is that? We.
That's
God,
the
I will go off on you right now, Morgan.
Weevil and like a rock porn. They're both like really furry Pokemon that I got commissioned to drop on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not commissioned, but requested to drop on.
Mm-hmm. You were requested to do that.
Uh-huh. I'll send pics.
Oh, that one. I've seen some Weevil porn in my days.
Yeah.
Have you
I
made
can
any
send
of the
it, but
ones that I've seen? Yeah. Send the pictures. It's wait, no, don't do that. I just will. No, you can't do that. Stop.
Okay, never.
Yeah,
fine,
Morgan,
This-
why are you doing this? You're
This
like a minor.
this is the police. Open up.
What was that?
Yeah, you can hear that, right? Oh, damn. Well, this is a little awkward. Don't mind that. For the people listening, you might be wondering what the screaming is about. I have a. Okay, so my family is
You have a Mexican
addicted.
family.
No, I have a family that's addicted to horse gambling. Like they
Horse
bet on the
gambling?
horses.
Oh.
Yes, you like bet on the horses that are gonna run.
Oh yeah, I've been to those places before.
It fucking
So-
sucks. I've had to do that my entire life. Sucks, man. And luckily, since I'm allergic to horses, I've had an excuse not to go.
Oh.
So that's been nice.
Fucking Swedes, man.
It's fucking terrible. I don't know why, and they keep screaming at the top of their lungs, as if that's gonna make the horse magically get like anime style pumped and just run faster, like All Might from his fight against All for One. Like, goddamn, just doesn't fucking work. Where was I? Oh yeah, Weevil porn.
Uh-huh.
So that's like the peak. So with that.
It's the only thing I can remember right now, but I don't think it's a
That
PayPal.
you
Okay.
were quote unquote requested.
I really was. I mean, that's because I enjoyed drawing it. That's
I
the
mean,
only
you are a furry, so I wouldn't
I
put
was-
it past.
All the way.
I was-
Besides Morgan, if you were
What?
I was the furry, but now I'm more calmed down about it.
Okay,
I'm not like-
Barry, say what you're gonna say because we're definitely gonna get into this.
Morgan, even if you quote unquote were requested, you are a minor. You are not even 18 yet. Why would you draw this?
It doesn't matter, right?
I mean,
Legal.
I think it's legal in the fucking
Maybe in the
Philippines.
Philippines, but I doubt someone
Definitely
requested
legal.
her.
Yeah, definitely.
I doubt it's legal anywhere else.
It's legal in
Even
isn't.
if it isn't, it doesn't really matter as long as you're not like drawing like like child porn. I don't think so.
I mean, as
It's
long
not
as you're not.
legal.
I mean, is it legal? I don't actually know.
No.
I mean, if you do a self portrait, it'd be illegal.
I'd say it's morally wrong, but it's not illegal.
Well, maybe there. I think it's like morally wrong to allow minors to draw.
Okay,
okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get a lot in trouble for that.
I think if you're an adult instructing a minor to draw, then that's
Yeah,
morally
but if you're
wrong.
like a kid and you're
If you're-
asking
if
your
you're a
friend
kid
to
asking
draw
a
some
kid,
boobs,
yeah,
can't go
then
into jail for
that's
that.
fine. That's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, was it a kid who was asking you to draw Weevil porn?
Yeah, he was my age.
Oh, then it's fine. You haven't done anything wrong.
I have
Just
a feeling I know who
don't
this
show
person
me.
is, but I won't call them out.
It's not my ex. Don't worry about it.
it's not your ex.
That means it
was
is his
some-
ex.
Morgan and me have a very complex relationship when it comes to his exes.
No, we're fine.
Oh,
Anyway.
you've shared?
No.
Okay, you haven't shared exes. I'm just
Oh,
making
that's
sure.
not
'cause
Oh
complicated.
no, that's not what I meant.
No,
I just know his exes.
Oh, all right.
I'm chanting on cookies very soon.
That's
You're
your
gonna
skeleton.
cuck me?
Probably. Somehow we'll.
How are you gonna cuck me?
We'll find a way to
Cook. Gonna cook me, boy.
What do
Gonna
you
fuck
mean
my
by-
wife, boy.
There's nothing wrong with being a cock.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I disagree.
What?
There's nothing
What?
inherently wrong with
Agree.
being a cuckold.
Yeah, thanks,
There's
man.
nothing wrong. I'm just saying I just don't like it.
What do you
Personally.
mean you don't
That's your
like
problem.
it?
That's your
Okay,
problem.
would you rather cuck someone or be cucked?
Obviously cuck someone.
Are you sure? Okay, so you would rather help destroy a home than
So you're a
to
home
just
wrecker.
have. Yeah, would you rather be a home wrecker than have your
It's
significant
morally wrong.
other
What's wrong
just
with you?
do something terrible?
Yeah, because in my mind, it's already morally wrong for
But
them.
that
to do
puts
something.
you. Yeah, but like that puts you in the wrong though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
It puts us
rather be
both
like
in the wrong because I wouldn't have.
No!
won.
No, being
I
a victim
wouldn't
is
have
not wrong.
won.
Being in the wrong.
I have.
Be the
I
big
have
You're,
a-
you're victim blaming, Barry.
Yeah.
No, because if my partner decides, hey, I want to do something with another person, and then never tells me, that's cheating.
I think that's fine.
No, that's
What?
not fine.
I think.
Morgan, what do you mean it's fine to just fuck someone behind your partner's back?
But what if the partner never finds out? It's not really wrong.
That's
is it?
true. Well, if they never
Well, my
find out.
I do find out. That's how I would be able to cuck them.
Yeah, but like they would be a cuck if somebody fucked them behind your back and then you found out, right?
Yeah.
Like if you've been cheated on, you've been a cuck. Like that's science,
Yeah, an
right?
involuntary cuck.
Yeah, you're an involuntary cuck. What's that called? Vil cuck?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I'm not
Yeah, cuck cell.
cuck, so.
So
I'm
more.
just saying, I would not dig my partner deciding, hey, I want to fuck this person besides you.
Okay, so but you would rather do that to your partner? Because
I don't know.
that.
I mean, if he's willing to cuck me, then I'd be.
No,
willing
but
to
like
cuck him.
we're talking in a hypothetical world. What would you say is more likely?
Oh, then my
you
partner
getting-
would be.
You
I
getting
mean,
cucked
my-
or your
It
partner
would be
getting
more
cucked?
likely that I would be getting cucked.
All right.
Mostly
Would you
because,
rather
like, I'm
be
very...
getting cucked?
No, I would
or
not
cucked?
rather be getting cucked.
Okay. Morgan, the floor is yours. What the? Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'll take the mute as I refuse to speak. Okay, the internet cut out. I understand. Morgan, good luck fixing that. And while you do, we will briskly move on to Barry.
Mm-hmm.
You're an artist too. You recently started doing commissions.
Yes.
Have you gotten anything that you're like weirded out by? Not sexual, of course, since I know.
Hi. I'm back. What was he saying?
Fuck up. We're talking about me now.
Well, now we're talking about Barry. We'll get back to you later. Don't worry. I have
What's he
many
saying?
questions. I have many questions, but we'll get to you later. Barry.
Yeah, back to the question. I haven't been asked to draw anything weird, but this guy named Michael, he keeps on telling me to draw mecha furry, not safe for
why
work.
are you so mean to Michael from Discord? He's fine. He's a cool guy. He
I
seems
mean,
fine.
I'm sure he is. He's just always asking me to draw dumb things.
I don't know. Maybe it's for the meme.
Maybe you can.
I know
maybe
it
you
is
can,
for the me because he's just pointing out everything I should draw when I say I'm not going to draw that. That's the whole point of the meme, but it's annoying.
But okay, so you got someone requesting you to do mecha.
Mm-hmm.
Mecha furry Nazi.
Yeah.
Now, the immediate question then is, how can a mecha be a furry? Because
I don't know, they got a tail on.
yeah,
No?
but that would
No. If they're mecha, they can't be furry because there's no fur.
yes. There would be
cat ears.
What? Yeah,
that wouldn't
tail
make it.
and
That
body.
wouldn't make it. That doesn't make it a furry.
Yes, it does.
That's-
Oh, okay.
Listen here, buddy pal. It's not a furry. It has to have fur.
So you just gotta have fur.
Or-
So what you
Morgan
see
is-
hairy man, you're like, oh, that's
Oh,
a
wait.
furry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, never mind. I guess you could say Morgan is a furry because they got hair all over their body. Wow, they
What? You're gonna be mean to my boy Morgan here?
Yeah, because he's always mean when I suggest that Neko girls aren't furry.
And he's hairy? Are you making fun of his
Yeah.
fucking body? That's body shaming.
I say with my legs. Jesus Christ.
Yes, thank you, Morgan.
I didn't ask you that.
But
That's so
I'm
weird.
just saying, by your
weird of you.
definition of furry, then a furry has to be hairy, right?
yes,
So
but they
girls
have to
are
have. There's a difference between having hair and having fur.
Do
And
you
mechas don't
fur,
have any.
Smuck?
Mechas don't have any. They don't have hair or fur. How would they be furry?
I'm talking about like furry, as in they like to dress up in fursuits.
So you're talking. So okay, what? So you're supposed to draw a mecha that's wearing a fursuit.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Not really. More like is a
Good.
furry.
Oh wait, does that mean the fucking
So
the
it's like,
animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's are furries?
Yeah, probably.
wait.
He
wait.
wants me to
'Cause
like
they're
draw
robots wearing
mecha
fursuits.
furry Nazi for work stuff because
Wait, are they
it's love
furries?
funny.
What? Yeah, no, they have to be furries,
They
right?
Yeah.
technically are furries. They're
I mean, they're-
animatronic.
So just draw
Yeah, but
those
they're-
with some Nazi stuff gear on. There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just make them part of the Third Reich, and you'll be good. You'll be Gucci, fam.
All fur.
Yeah, alt fur.
I'm looking through the Discord
Furry.
chat and
Why?
I see some
Why?
of Zikaro's art and it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, hey, let's not throw stones at a former member of the podcast that has gone on
That was the worst
to do.
member.
Yes, no, it's a former member that has gone on to do new and horrible things. Let's not look into
What is
the
the
past.
horrible thing?
Many things, but I'm as a former coworker, I don't feel comfortable sharing all the details. Now,
Okay.
let's just hypothetically say it involves a Bible. But Morgan, I was
Okay.
wondering, would you rather be a cuck or be cucked? By your future, you'd rather be a cuck. Thank you.
I'd rather not hurt someone's family than
Thank you.
I'd rather that's deceived. That's
Morgan be like, haha, someone please fuck me, but not my actual partner. But oh, whoa, I would never.
I'm not
Wait.
I'm not an actual cock. I'm just saying if I had the choice, I'd be a cock.
No, you are a cook.
I'm not a cock.
Yeah.
You've shown
Uh,
by a lot of things in life that you are a cook. Don't worry, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with
Those-
being a cook. Nothing
I'm
wrong.
not
With
a
As somebody who fucked your significant other behind your back, Morgan,
I don't think so.
have they?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yes. Well, I'm afraid, Morgan, you are the cuck. It's like you are the father, but it's like they say you're a cuck instead. They just have the girlfriend come in and she's like, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
and then the guy starts crying. It's very sad. It's not a very funny show. It's quite
Next.
terrible. Next topic. You want to? Oh, see, I see you're on this. You're
You didn't
fired.
ask me, Smut.
Yeah, can
You're not an artist.
Oh.
Can you make the episode sooner? I need to sleep like really soon.
Well, okay, Morgan. Jeez, you want us to do a turbo episode?
Yeah.
You know,
What's a
I'm
turbo?
a little
No.
tired and I'm hungry.
The turbo episode is when we all talk pretty fast. But right now I'm fucking it up.
I just woke
No,
up.
Okay.
I can't do that then. Let's just.
Well, we can
You
all talk
can't
at 2 times speed, and then when people want to listen
I
to the
want to
podcast, they can just
podcast.
listen to it at half speed. That
Don't
way, it
worry,
will be
don't
like a
worry,
normal
don't
episode.
When I edit, I'll just put everything speed up. Yeah. Okay.
No. The other way around. We all talk very fast. We
Oh.
only talk for half an hour, but then when we turn it back to the normal sound, it'll only be like
No,
be
it's
normal
dumb
time.
shock. Let's just
Okay.
cut it short. How long is the normal episode?
an hour.
An hour.
Jeez. Now,
Can we do
okay.
like half an hour?
For real? Bro,
I mean,
you out
I mean,
here.
what's, I
you
mean,
out
what's
here
there to
wild.
have?
No, okay, Morgan. How about I ask you a question? Let's just flow with the naturally, all right? And we'll see where it lands. And if we still feel like we need to end it early, we do. But Morgan, you said earlier you were a former furry. Does that mean like you made an official complaint to the furry board and you've officially, what's it called when you leave something, when you leave an organization?
I resigned from being from the
Yes,
furry band.
resigned. Yes.
I just stopped caring about furry stuff for a while.
Like you don't watch any explicit. If you do, with furry stuff.
I can't stop that. But that's
Yes, exactly. But that's aside from that. But okay, but what does it mean to be a furry? This sounds very
It
philosophical.
means to be mentally ill.
I think that too, but I think it means to be like involved in the fandom in some way.
But like, is it a fandom? I feel like it's more of like
I'd say
bigger. It's bigger than that.
It became a fandom, but at first it was like an ideology, somewhat like Nazis.
But wait, one of these things is much bigger and grander than the other ones.
It's hard to explain.
Because I feel like, because the whole idea of furries, and this is why I got so mad at Tomas last time around when he didn't give me any prep time before telling me we were going to have a furry on.
You said you were prepared.
No, you told me a furry was on during the episode. You said you're
prepared to have a furry eventually.
Yeah, but I didn't have any specifics. Anyway.
That's your fault.
Morgan. Because when you say fandom and shit, like, what do you mean? Like talking with other furries about being a furry? Because that sounds kind of lame. I'm guessing his internet cut out again.
Rip.
But I'll just ask a broader question then around furries to the rest of the class. How come furries have become a thing? Because this has baffled me when I started thinking about it. Like, what led the human race to make it such a norm for people to not associate with their bodies, but with a body that resembles that of an animal?
Lola Bunny.
I personally believe it was Walt Disney who started the trend, but I don't think he meant for it to go this far.
No, it's mostly Looney Tunes' fault. They made Lola Bunny sexy as hell in the Space Jam movie. When I watched it as a kid, I was like, you know what? I might be a furry.
I get it.
Are you a furry?
No.
It's like people that listen to like rap and they're like, I get this whole hood thing.
Yeah.
I think I get the struggle.
I guess I am black now.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
How do you put it that way?
I guess I feel that way about women.
You could be transracial.
What?
When I look at a woman, I'm like, whoa, that's all right. I understand.
So you're coming out as gay on this podcast?
I thought it was known.
Oh, well, I'll put it in the title with big letters everywhere. A lot of flashing lights. Hell yeah,
well,
Barry.
I'm not gay.
High five.
I'm closer to bisexual.
Still gay. You're 50%
gay.
Yeah, that is.
That's been it for Morgan's part of this podcast. Go to bed, Morgan. Good night. I love you, sweetheart.
Good night.
Can I ask to Morgan?
Well, we can because Morgan needs to go to bed. It's fine, Morgan. Love you. Mwah. Mwah. You're my sweet little angel.
Kisses.
You're my sweet little angel. Go to bed. So we'll just continue as if he was never here, but he was here. But okay,
he's still here though. He's just muted.
Yeah,
Morgan, leave.
I don't get it. Now
you say you're gonna go to bed, but you're just gonna lurk here.
Yeah, now it's just really uncomfortable. Honestly,
are you gonna use this as a background noise to sleep? But it's gonna be weird.
That's fucking freaky, man. You're a freak. Has anybody ever told you that?
Disgusting Filipino.
Fucking hell. Yes, we never got to Filipino style. Morgan, I need to ask you one last request before you go to bed. I need you to get me on this, all right? All right, so when a Filipino person, when a normal person goes to the bathroom and does their business, right? They usually have this invention called toilet paper. wherein they use a paper to clean their behind and whatever else. What I've heard, and which is why I feel the need to ask, is that in the Philippines, instead of that, you use a soap. I need to know if this is true. In Japan, they use the water. In the West, we use the toilet paper. I need to know what the Philippines does. I don't fucking... God damn it, Morgan. We'll never know. We'll never know the true meaning of Filipinos.
No, that's his answer. He does nothing. They just leave it there.
They just leave it there. They just go. We just walk away. Oh, that's vile. That's terrible. Wait, excuse-moi.
Penis.
Yo.
Meet yourself.
Your name was Penis. What's his real name? It sounded like they said penis.
Penis. Yeah.
Penis. We gotta keep that in. That's so funny.
Of course, I rarely edit stuff out.
But I'm not keeping that in.
Why not?
Anyhow, well, it's a little awkward. You know, I don't want to dox myself.
You don't want to dox yourself that your name is Penis.
Wow, that's just mean. That's just culturally insensitive. What's wrong with you? You're a fucking...
Why didn't you change your name?
You're a mean person. Do I look transgender to you?
Yes.
Don't answer that.
Yes.
Wait, I was told that you've done very provocative photos of yourself.
Hey, but we talked about that in the last episode. Do we need to bring this up in every episode these days? Jeez.
No, I'm just saying, I don't really watch this podcast, so I didn't know.
Wow. Exposed, I guess. Now
You're the one who asked me to be on this podcast.
Now we're gonna write Barry is gay ? Exposed in the title, just so you know.
That's fine as long as you plug my Twitter.
Yeah.
We'll do.
No, it's fine. But
fine.
So, okay.
Oh damn it! It's by accident. I uploaded it. It's uploading. Can cancel it.
Bro, you can't send that to a child.
Oh damn! Delete it. Wait, I can't delete it.
So,
it's
Barry,
sending. Never mind.
Have you ever been like, hey, well, shit. Okay. How when you go, Barry? All right, let's get personal here. Let's get deep down and gritty, right? Have you ever been abroad?
A fraud?
Abroad.
Like outside the U.S.?
Outside the country.
Or you mean like she's abroad?
Oh, abroad.
No, abroad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Abroad. No, I've never been abroad.
You've never been. Okay, have you ever gone to like another state or something? Just gone on a trip? Okay. When you did, I'm imagining you packed some suitcases, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many suitcases would you say is a reasonable amount of suitcases?
3.
Per person.
Per person?
Per
How long
person.
are you going?
A week.
1.
Thank my fucking God. Not all of America is fucked.
No, it's just only travel to Europe.
More than 1 if it's only a week.
Yeah, you I don't know. But I work in a hotel, right? And I work as a porter, if you know what that is. The guys carrying the bags and shit. And I keep getting frustrated because Americans and Indians, those are the two groups of people that every time they come down, they always have at least 3 bags per person. And I'm fuming with anger every time I read an American name. No, they don't. Tomas, because I work at the goddamn hotel. I know when they sign off. I know when they go home.
Maybe they're going to a different hotel afterwards.
Why the fuck would they do that?
Visiting other states, other countries in Europe.
I guess they could do that.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
You need that.
I doubt.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Germany, then to your place, to Sweden.
What I'm telling you, Tomas, is I doubt that they're doing that. I just do.
What makes you say that?
There's so many Americans. Not every one of them has enough money to go on like a couple week tours. because most of them are adults. Like, they have jobs to do. They can't be out for like 3 weeks adventuring.
Yeah, they can. They can afford it.
No, they
got
definitely.
Jobs.
They most definitely can't. Because, Barry, are you on my side on this, or are you on Tomas's side? If you went to Europe right now, right, and you're staying there, right? How many bags would you pack? Because I would say
3 weeks.
Oh, for 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2.
Yes, thank you. That is reasonable. At least 2 suitcases and a backpack. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
But it's when a family comes in and they're like 3 people, right? And they give me fucking 7 or 8 bags. I just want to throw fists in the lobby right there, then and there.
Well, my family is pretty big. We have around 6 people in my family.
Okay,
right?
well, then it's understandable.
Yeah, but the thing is that we don't have any more than 5.
See, that I appreciate, and I want to thank your family in advance if you ever come to Sweden. Go to Grand Central if you want to find a nice place to stay in while you're in Stockholm.
Smuck, I'm gonna bring 3 bags to visit.
This is a plug, and if you do that, Tomas,
I have to.
I will fucking fight you right then and there in the lobby.
For clothes, the other like for video games, and the other one for
I will get fired from my job if that's what it needs to lose your bags. I will lose your bags, bro.
Is that a threat?
That is a threat. You better not come.
It's recorded.
You're the one person that's not allowed to come to Grand Central. I'll put you on the blacklist, boy.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, you better not be. You Americans have a bad history with blacklists. Racists.
You're the one hating on Indians at your hotel.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, I'm hating on Americans and Indians equally.
Still racist.
All right? No.
Yeah.
It's not at all racist.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Indian people tend to be kind of rude when they're in a hotel, but that's for most Asian people, honestly. I don't get it, honestly. It's very strange. I guess it's because, like, from what I understand, like, if you go to, like, China or something, when you go into a restaurant in China, it's like, you know, when you sit down and you wait for the waiter, they don't do that in China. From what I've heard, this comes from a place of ignorance. And if I mess something up, feel free to correct me. From what I understand, if you like want service in China, you just yell at the people working there until they show you some fucking attention.
China sucks.
China is a very strange culture.
It's not
very,
strange.
very
You're
strange.
Just rude. It's too crowded.
Yeah. Japan is nice, but they also have many bags. Not as many as Americans on average, but still many. Just bring one, like the rest of Europe.
Bring 2.
2 is acceptable, but I prefer 1. Because then we have space for them in our fucking luggage room. You know, I feel like we're getting sidetracked. I really do. Barry. Okay. You've talked a little bit about yourself, about your previous podcast endeavors, about your arts. Would you say that you're on average, on a good day, would you say that you're a good person, Barry?
Yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty good person.
What makes you a good person?
She's a homewrecker.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, but you say you would.
Actually, I most likely wouldn't.
Yeah, most likely. Okay. So now you're changing your tone now that Morgan's been in here. Oh.
Actually, I've been in an experience where I could have done that, but of course I wouldn't because it's fucking terrible.
Okay.
You thought about it though, being a homewrecker?
No, not really. It's more like a friend was like pressuring me into doing it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Well, we've all been there. We've all had the old friend wanting us to do a cucking. It's part of life. It's a part of what makes us all human. What makes us all feel like we're alive. Jesus Christ, they really are screaming out there. Not sure how much you can hear, but in my home, I'm not sure how much you can hear and how much you can't hear. Okay. What was I? What was I goddamn thinking of? So, what makes you a good person, Barry? On average.
Yeah.
What makes you a good person?
I don't know. I treat people with respect.
Okay. Would you say that a good person is based upon somebody's actions or upon somebody's potential actions?
I guess.
Like if someone's a shithead, like they're imprisoned for like I don't know stabbing a bloke, but when they get out, they really want to do some very nice things. Like they want to go to a homeless shelter and provide. Are they a good person or a bad person? Because their actions
to mend. It takes time to mend bad actions.
Okay, so you would say they're a bad person until they've worked in the homeless shelter for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Years.
All right. Takes time. Takes time to us.
All right.
This is. You're never gonna live down that. You're never gonna live down that stabbing, Tomas. It's just a. I'm trying to find people that will agree with you, but I'm afraid it takes time. Just 2 more years, Tomas, then you'll be. Look, we'll find it. We'll find it.
Actually, I'm gonna edit that out. I don't want that out.
Okay, I understand.
It's
personal. I understand. That's most stabbings are. But okay, it's entirely unrelated. Have any of you listened to the new Slipknot album? It's really good. I just want to share this with people. I've had this recent time where I just want to share music with people. Like I find something. Yeah, that's a shame, Tomas. Barry, what kind of music do you listen to usually?
Bad music.
Yeah, such as. I mean, I'm out of here. All right, okay. Tell me a band. I'm prepared. I'm mentally prepared.
Linkin Park.
No, that's
Linkin
not
Park?
indie.
No, I don't know.
I guess Mac DeMarco. I mean, he's not indie anymore because he's gotten more popular. But when I knew him, he was indie, and I don't know what.
Back in my days, I just like
boomer.
to make fun of. I just like to make fun of people that say back when I, that's always funny to me.
I got into him when he was starting to get a little more popular, but I didn't know what to call him anymore. I just call him indie rock.
Okay. I feel you, dog. I feel you, homester. So, let's say, Barry, you were in a battle royale, but not any
Fortnite?
battle royale. No.
Oh.
We can choose the battle royale we want it to be later, but for the time being, it's just your average battle royale, right? But special edition. It's a podcast oriented battle royale, and the podcast in questions are this podcast you're on right now, and that includes all of us. And and Mr. Owl, the Shattered Teacups is there. I'm assuming they're gonna do a team up, whatever they do. We got Kino, Boomer versus Sumer, the loudest podcast.
Is Kino still going?
No, it's not still going, but we're throwing them in there anyways. Trying to think of podcasts. Excuse me. All right, I'm back now. If you'll excuse me.
Why are you muting yourself?
Well, I'm doing some discussions with the family. See, this is why we usually record at midnight.
You can include in the recording.
No, I don't want you to hear me speaking Swedish with my mommy. Personally, yes, my motherly pride, where I got all of my beautiful genes.
I feel
the ugly genes I got from my dad. Sorry, Daddy. But
Dad, can you stop? No, never mind. It's whatever.
What do you want me to say?
Mom and Dad.
Like a normal person. Yeah.
Mommy and Poppy. I got you. Now, Barry, you're in this battle royale, right? With some pretty unfit people for the most part. Would you say you have a chance? If so, would you say how good of a chance do you have of making it and winning the entire thing and not being killed? It's the most important part, I would say. It's like one of those old school Hunger Games scenarios.
Probably Boomer versus Zoomer.
What? Really?
Yeah, because isn't that popular?
No, we're not going based off popularity. We're going based off of physical strength, and based upon whichever.
Okay, so I guess isn't Boomer versus Zoomer with Mumkey?
Yeah, Mumkey and the
Okay, so then that team would automatically lose because Mumkey would just shoot up everyone in the podcast.
What? Doesn't that give them a power boost that they have a maniac on the team?
No, because then Mumkey would then just shoot himself.
Oh, that's a fair point. He is very.
He might take out a majority of the competition, but there's gonna still be people left.
That's fair.
Who would be left?
I don't know.
Who do you think makes it to the final circle? Let's make it let's establish the rules first. What kind of battle royale are we doing? Are we doing Hunger Games with knives and swords and fists? Are we doing with guns?
What I was imagining.
Oh yes, if so, I think the Two Friends has a good chance.
I think the No Friends in the Car podcast will lose because like most of them are obese, aren't they?
Oh,
they're not really physically fit.
Damn. Hey, son.
No offense, Barry.
No, it's fine. Barry is not
part
of
the Cheddar Teacups.
Oh, right.
It's fine. We've all moved on. We've all made mistakes in the past.
Yeah, I thought it would have been fun, but it was meh. That's why I left.
Yeah, that's fair. But Barry, would you? Okay, so you're in this scenario, right? It's a battle to the death with all of these podcasts. What's your strategy? Do you try to team up with the old Chatter Teacups? Do you go to newer, greener land with two friends?
Do
you go solo?
No, I have a team of my own. I'm supposed to do a new podcast with someone. It probably won't last long.
Okay, what's the podcast called? You can get a shout out. I'm feeling generous.
We don't know what it's called yet.
What?
I just called it the Weenie Dog Podcast.
Oh, okay. I understand. I'm supposed to do the intro for that, right?
I don't know.
I'm very excited.
All I know is that OJJ is in it.
Okay, so would you say that what chances do you give the Weenie Dog Podcast of taking out the Two Friends podcast?
1 billion.
What? No, I can take out OJJ, and Tomas and Mr. Owl can maybe take out...
Oh, wait, the Two Friends? I thought you meant Shatter Teacups.
Oh, yeah, no, you can definitely crush the Shatter Teacups. Like, no discussion.
I think you guys you guys would have a fair fight. I don't know how strong you are, but...
I'd say I'm equal to OJJ.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, who's even part of it other than OJJ? I just know OJJ and you.
This guy named Waterboy, he's a big boy.
Oh, he's a big boy. That's Tomas's equal then?
Yeah, and then there's also Von Bolt. And then there's also Von Bolt, who's also a big boy.
Oh, damn. Okay, so that okay, you have a people's advantage on your side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not.
I guess we'll just go and strangle BP and then force Sakara to come back, and she can be the meat shield against the Weenie Dog podcast.
Weenie Dog. Okay.
Yeah, that works with me. Now, I'm glad we got that settled.
Yeah.
I really am.
I'm not a big boy, Smuck. Just want to make that clear.
Okay. Bigger than me, boy.
Duh,
bigger than me, boy.
But what I'm gonna keep it completely real with you, all right? I don't know what to talk about right now. If you want to wrap it up, we can.
I guess we can talk a bit about the Chatter Teacups podcast.
Oh, if you wanna, I'm always down. So
give me a question.
Okay, what was it like working there? Because from what I understand, you just said you didn't even have like a date at which point you wanted to record. You just kind of did.
Okay, so here was the gist. We all decided, because we were all in different time zones, that we would do it on a Friday, because that's when we were all mostly available. and we would do it around 5 p.m. because that's when everyone was awake, or at least able to do things. But every single time we tried doing something like that, it always switched dates or it always switched times. So we never ended up doing things on Friday at 5 p.m. We usually did things like on Saturday at 9 p.m. or Saturday on 6 p.m. It was just such a weird schedule. There was no schedule.
Okay, but so that's the time scheduling. Did you have anyone that was like the boss trying to set up a date and be like, yo, listen here, this is the day we're doing it?
No, not really, because it was Zakara's podcast, but Zakara didn't really know what to do.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I would give you constructive criticism, but since you're not on it anymore, I think it would be very valid. So BP, if you're listening, I guess get in contact with me, get me on, and I'll help you. That would be the day, huh? That would be the day. That truly would be the day. I am excited. It's gonna happen one day. God damn. So you're in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, there's been some parts cut out. Whatever. Some shit talking, some porn talk. From what I've heard, that's mostly what's been cut out. Yes, they. You know Sagara as well as me, Tomas. You know.
Oh, true, yeah.
That girl cannot go 2 minutes without saying something mean or talking about porn.
BDSM.
Yes, those are her main passions in life.
That's kind of one of the reasons why I also left. It's because they usually made me uncomfortable by always talking about porn, and then they would always laugh it off like, oh, haha, but you're not really that young. And I'd be like, okay, but I don't want to talk about this stuff.
It's even weirder to say.
Yeah, no, that makes it sound very fucked up.
Yeah.
I think we cut up the part where Zakara went on about how oh, but I'm closer to your age because I'm 18. I'm barely 18, but even then, that shouldn't be the thing.
Barely 18, cam girl. Bro.
Yeah. I get that I'm 16. I'm supposed to be hormonal and stuff, but I don't want to talk about that with adults. Zakara and VP are both legal adults. They can't be charged for this. Yeah,
no, I understand what you mean, but I don't know. It's all very strange, and from what and that podcast is a beautiful mess, and I love every episode. I'm their biggest fan. Please get me on. I promise.
I'm no longer in contact, but you can probably ask BP. But
I'm trying my best, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Why wouldn't BP let you on?
No, it's a car that won't let him on.
BP, okay, I don't know what. Do you know if BP and Sakara has a thing going on?
No,
I don't think so.
Sakara has her. If you haven't been listening to the podcast, Sakara's been going on and on about some other dude or something.
I know. Okay, I know the situation. She's, from what I understand, she's together with a guy called Jesus and a black girl. She's in a poly relationship with a black girl that I don't know the name of. I follow her on Instagram, and a dude named Jesus. And apparently, Jesus, I don't know. I just saw her and was like, "All right, shit, fuck it."
Oh, okay.
But Jesus is apparently a psychopath, from what Sakara says. In which case, I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" Sakara went off the deep end. Really did.
What do you expect? She dated a homeless man.
Well, yeah. It's I don't know. It's mostly sad, mostly worrying, honestly. I don't get it. People
has always been sad. Always will be.
Yeah. Why are people laughing at Sakara's sickness? If anything, we should be getting her help. And yet BP is out here abusing her sickness for views and fame.
I will ask BP, whoever as guest next.
It's terrible. It's terrible. The humanity. I think that about does it for the Two Friends and Eggs podcast. If not, we'll speak up, boy.
I just want to go to my Korean barbecue.
All right. That about does it for the Two Friends.
Wait, I have one more thing to say.
You're gonna get a plug if that's what you want to do. But
I want to do my own plug.
Yeah, no, you'll get to do your own plug. Don't worry about it. That's been it for the Two Friends and X podcast. I've been your host, your boy Smuck, and Barry, completely naturally right now, do plugs and stuff for the 15 people listening.
Everyone, go and follow at Barry Nice to Meet You on Twitter.
Yep, that's been it. Now I'm signing off. See ya.
Bye.
Bejeebus.
Hey.
Okay, good. There you go. Shit, man. More. Well, I'll talk about this later. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're still here. Figured you to the left. But, Tomas, did you...
What
the fuck was that?
I don't know. Did I what?
Did you still want to do that, what's it called? Cuphead stream?
Not anytime soon. I'm gonna be out for 2 weeks, remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you were still home. I thought you were still home.
Oh, no, right now, yeah, I'm still home.
Oh, okay, because I was wondering if you wanted to do it tonight, because it would probably just take like an hour to set up OBS and then downloading it. Whoa, that's adorable. You're a fox.
Shut up. Stop saying that.
You have a fox persona. It's adorable.
How's that a fox?
It's a fox. It's a fox sneezing.
How's that a fox sneezing?
You're gonna see it as a fox sneezing. Let me see.
God.
Fox sneeze.
Oh, I forgot to hit the ending recording. God, I'm not keeping this in.
Hey, you better keep it in.
God damn it.
So is Mr. Owl not joining this episode?
I guess not.
I mean, pretty good that he didn't. Otherwise, it would be kind of weird since, well, we didn't have him in the first half. So, Tomas, no. If he gets on, it's going to be very confusing, and I'm going to have add in 7 people in the thumbnail. Wait, it'll be 5 6 people.
Mr. Owl came. Is Morgan coming? I doubt it.
No, Morgan's already been on the first half.
Wait, you guys already did what?
Yeah, we already did have
Okay, explain what's going on here. I know something.
It's basically one episode, right? Something like that.
Yeah, we did half an episode, and then Morgan had to go to bed, and we were like, oh, we still need half an hour, so we invited you on.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Wow. I thought this episode was supposed to be my episode.
No, it's
been so long since I've been on the show.
It's bigger than this. It's bigger than that.
You're on?
Yeah, once.
Oh yeah, your internet was terrible.
I don't know what the fuck Barry's doing. Getting a cup of coffee, so I guess.
Back.
Oh,
okay.
There you
Are we gonna start recording?
Yeah.
I was just about to talk shit about you. No, Tomas, give me a countdown. Give me a countdown.
Go.
Ooh, woo, what's this? I thought we were done with the episode, but turns out we're not. You know, we did an outro, we did the whole jabam, and then we said, no, you know what, we want to continue, so we're continuing this right where we left off.
Part 2.
Isn't that right, Baloney Pony?
Yeah, I'm finally back on the show.
Oh, no.
Why do you still sound like that?
I installed Clownfish.
Don't ever use that.
That was terrible, and
what's the problem?
We're also
still
joined by Barry.
Hello.
Yes, Barry is still here.
Are you still here? Go home already.
Yeah.
I haven't gone home.
It's been an hour. It's been an hour since we filmed the first half.
Definitely.
And now,
it's been a day.
Nope.
Been a day.
Nope. Now, to set the. Oh,
hey, it's him, Mr.
Owl. It's Mr. Owl.
Hey, Mr. Owl.
Hey, Mr. Owl. I don't know you, but hello.
Okay, hi. Okay, okay. You're here
Mr.
now,
Owl,
so
I
I
have a
guess I
question.
can. Yeah.
Is your profile pic Celeste from Danganronpa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. Glad we got that.
You know, only
settled.
losers play Danganronpa.
Didn't you play it?
Shut up, Tomas. That's the whole joke.
I know I didn't play it.
Anime's pretty lame.
Anime is pretty lame.
All right, whatever, gamer. What's talking about now?
We just started.
Well, we just started, and see, Mr. Al, if you know, the discussion's not going to be very open-ended, so I'm not sure if you want to be here. You know, no, just saying. It's
Smuck
mostly
is just trying to get rid of you.
Barry. It's just mostly questions about Barry and BP. But like, if
Shut
you
up,
want to be
Smuck.
here,
just let him stay here if he wants.
Okay. Just saying, if you want to leave, just leave. Don't feel any
If
pressure.
I wanted to leave, Smoke, I would have left.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm just saying.
I'm not burdened by social obligations like you, Smoke.
You don't have to have any social pressure to do anything. I'm just saying, putting it out there. What now, Barry, BP? So some might say many things about you two and the similarities between you two.
Are they both trans?
For once, yes,
trans.
you're both trans
Wait,
women.
what similarities?
What similarities?
What do we have in common?
Yes, both of your names start with the letter B. You both have an acquaintance that starts with the name of X. It's all very, very convoluted.
I actually met Zakara when I entered the podcast.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. That
was kind of the mistake that she made. Is that she put out an advertisement for people we didn't know.
Yeah, and I was like, "Whoops!" Morgan says I should join, so I might as well join. And then
And then what happened?
And then
Barry.
we joined, and that was it.
Yeah, then you joined, and now
Then
you're
they
not joined.
Then they left.
Yeah, now you're not joined anymore.
Yeah, that's how it rolls.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So good. I still need to record episode 4.
Yeah, I mean, BP, how do you feel about the whole leaving thing? From what I understand, it kind of hurt your feelings just a little bit.
I didn't really care. Like, I know the podcast is trash. This podcast is trash.
No,
It's better than
not epic. Awesome.
It is better edited. I'll give it that.
We have
definitely.
cool people on.
Guess who edits?
I know, Tomas. I know. I'm complimenting you.
Yeah, better edited.
Sorry, Tamira. Can we address that? Can we address?
No, we've already addressed it.
Yeah, I'm not trans.
Fake fan. Fake fan doesn't listen to everything.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's true.
Certain episodes are fucking insufferable.
Well,
especially the one I was on.
Because I wasn't the host.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nobody could fucking listen to it. All right. Mr. Al, have you ever heard about the little known podcast known as the? Well, I'm not sure. I'll just say the name. Shattered Teacups.
No, I have never heard of that podcast.
All right. Okay, let me give you a rundown, right? So we have a former member of this podcast on it. We have BP, and then we used to have Barry and Co. Now, I am very upset, Mr. Al, because I am not allowed to be on that podcast, and I am fuming. I am fuming to my teeth with anger and despair, and I want goddamn answers. So, Mr. Al, why am I not allowed on that podcast?
The only reason you're allowed on this podcast is because it's yours.
Oh.
I have a question, Mr. Al. What's your accent?
I'm French Canadian.
Oh.
It's also high and mighty.
How is it like in Leaf World?
It's well, there's not a lot of violence. Actually, I've never been in a fight myself in my entire life. I've never seen a fight. I've never seen people yell at each other.
Imagine not being able to witness a fight on the first day of high school. Fucking lame.
What's wrong with American high schools, man?
It's wild, and
you fucking fights and shit in just the class.
Did you ever have that? I was walking to my first period of the first day of school because I'm a senior now, so I still go to high school. So I was walking, and then a fight just breaks out for no reason. It just broke out. I don't know why. There was never an explanation.
No, not why. Who won?
Neither, because they got pulled apart before anyone could fall to the ground.
Oh, that's pathetic.
One of them took off the other shoe, so I guess that person who took off the shoe wins, I guess.
I mean, they won a shoe.
They won a shoe. I mean, they had to give it back, but he took it off.
I mean,
I feel like we've gone off of topic.
Why did he give it back?
No.
He could have sold it.
Yeah,
Sell it.
I think it's kind of fucking weird to have a minor talk about her period on the podcast. If I'm gonna keep it real with you, but
What?
yeah,
It's really you make that joke.
what?
Oh, because I said my first period,
Yeah.
like my first class.
Ha ha ha. Why?
see,
Fuck is
well-
wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? It's an open-ended question.
So
No,
I don't
no.
make menstruation jokes about 15-year-olds.
Okay,
16.
okay.
16.
Now,
Sorry,
Unrelated.
16-year-olds.
Can we just go
Not
back to
related.
the
Like that
original
cartoon show,
topic,
16.
please?
Yeah, let's get back on topic. Come on, this is
Okay.
shittier than my podcast.
Okay. I feel what you're saying. And the problem is, I don't remember what the first topic is, and I'm willing to move on to something bigger and better. Do you all agree? Do we all say yay?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so we've all been in relationships, right? We've all had a bit of a fling in our days, maybe not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
Mr. Al and Tomas are both virgins.
Well,
they're both out.
doesn't have to be anything about virginity. You can be in a relationship without having intercourse.
Are we
Not
talking about
me.
the cuck thing again?
Are we talking about what?
The cuck thing. Are we going?
No.
into that again?
Very. See, you think I would repeat a topic twice? I try very hard not to do that. What I want to know is, we've all been in a relationship, right? Right?
No.
No.
Me and BP, we've all been in a relationship, right?
Me and Smuck have? Fuck off!
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Me and
Okay.
Smuck are dating right now.
Yeah. Right now, we're holding hands. We're giving each other kisses on their cheeks.
I've been jerking him off this entire time.
Yeah. But
pretty gay.
The
whoa.
computer screen.
Other than this current relationship, me and BP have been in previous relationships. So I guess this is an open-ended question to BP then, because
Okay.
I've been thinking about it, right?
Okay.
What's like the longest duration in age difference between you and your partner?
Oh,
For
fuck.
me-
Are we going on this topic again?
Again?
What are we talking about this last? Okay.
I don't know. I
Anyways.
wasn't on. I was not on.
So.
No, last night.
No, that was entirely different.
Entirely different. Okay. The biggest age gap for me
I've been thinking about it,
3
and my biggest was probably 3 years, right?
Yeah. I think 3 years is like the biggest most people go to, unless you're like 30 dating a, I don't
lagging
know.
the fuck out.
like 30 dating a 25-year-old. Like eventually it stops mattering, but 3 years is like the max age difference I would go.
Yeah, because that's what I was rolling with. It's like I was 16 and I was dating a 13-year-old, right?
I don't agree with that.
You don't?
That's
You think that?
the maturity level on 13-year-olds, like and the maturity level on 16-year-olds. It seems, I don't know. I don't think that's right, personally.
All right, and that's a fair point.
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
The age difference matters less and less as you grow older.
Yeah.
Like when I was 18, I was dating a 16-year-old.
Okay.
That's fair. Just I wouldn't do anything serious with that person.
I mean, everything we did was legal within the state of Connecticut. That's not the point I'm trying to make, though.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, like, if you're 15, you probably the youngest you date would be a 14-year-old, and that's where you would draw the line. Like, you wouldn't go for a 13-year-old because that's just too immature.
Yes, Smuck, what the fuck, man?
What if they're mature for their age?
Mature for their
Yeah.
a lot of people say they're mature for their age. A lot of people, especially a certain population, like to make the claim that certain people are mature for their age.
Maybe age is
I
just a
would
number.
not. Tomas, have you been messaging a former friend of ours recently?
I have not. I'm just saying.
I don't know. You're sounding a bit like her.
No.
Anyways, yeah. the age gap matters less and less as you grow older, but like when you're 21, 20-ish, like Smuck and I are, 3-year difference, not that bad.
A 50-year-old with this 90-year-old. Doesn't matter there.
No, it doesn't.
No, not really. They're both fucking fossils.
Yeah, exactly.
The 50-year-old seems a little weird to be dating actual crumbs, but it's fine.
Oh. They're dating his daddy's ashes.
It's pretty wild, but it's whatever. It's not illegal, so.
Holy shit! That shot hit me hard.
Disgusting.
Don't drink alcohol.
Don't.
Ever.
Why not?
So, do we want to move to another topic? Schmuck, did you have any other points with these age differences?
Oh, he's typing. No, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Oh no.
I might mess up. Yeah, you're probably disconnected or something.
Oof. Yeah, it's complete.
Oh, it's computer. For a moment. Okay, well, restart your computer and then let's start again with the.
No, Tomas is the one recording anyway.
Yeah. Wait, Tomas, you're the co-host. How about you think of some topics? Well, Schmuck is gone.
I don't know.
But I do have something that's been bothering me for a while now. BP, are you dehydrated right now?
Am I dehydrated?
Yeah, are you right now?
Like physically?
Yes.
I don't know. There's alcohol in me. I drank some water earlier.
Okay, then what's with the voice then?
I'm trans and sound like shit.
Alright, but why don't you speak like a normal person then?
What?
This is my normal voice.
This is your normal voice.
Yes, I legitimately cannot make another, this is my normal resting voice.
I'm really sorry to hear that. This is a very horrible voice.
Wow, you gotta do BP like that, Mr. O.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's hurting my ears. It hurts.
Yeah,
can you speak some French to us while we wait for Schmuck?
I can speak French. Yeah, sure. What do you want? What do you want to hear in French?
I don't know. Say anything. Say your name or something.
Bonjour, je suis Monsieur Hibou.
Hibou?
Hibou means owl in French.
Oh.
What, did you mean my real name?
No, I just didn't know you were gonna say the French word for owl.
Alright.
What else would he say?
I don't know, Mr.
I mean, I was
Owl.
thinking of saying owl, but but this is gonna be very, very slow and quiet for the next few minutes.
Can you read us the chat so far in French?
Vous ne pouvez pas m'entendre? Mon ordinateur est congelé. Je suis sur le téléphone en ce moment. Bruh.
Wait, was that last one bruh in French?
Yes.
I just said bruh in a different pronunciation. That's all.
Oh man, so cultured.
Oh yeah, very seductive accent. I know.
Daddy.
Would you not?
Daddy.
Please
Comings now.
So worst.
That's what I'm talking about. The voice,
Yeah.
Is it because I sound like a broken squeaky toy?
Yeah, something like that. Smuck, was that you?
Schmuck.
Oh God, you can hear me.
Why are you
now.
on your phone?
He's
Just
back.
restart your computer. God.
No, I just restarted my computer and I just opened it. Discord hasn't opened yet on my computer, but it's somehow I'm connected
The
apparently.
computer is very slow.
It's very
Sad.
yes,
I
it
feel
is.
that.
It doesn't have an I forgot what the card is called. The Go Fast card.
An SSD.
Solid state drive.
Yeah, SSD. Yeah, you got it.
Spy one.
I knew that too.
No, I don't know. I'm lazy and I don't the computer restarting slow.
Yeah, we can't hear you anymore now.
Have fun editing this, Tomas.
Just gonna delete this episode. Smuck, where are you?
Schmuck.
This is
Schmuck,
very
can you
awkward.
hear me? Schmuck, can you hear me?
Would you stop screaming?
Well, while Smuck is gone, I'm gonna go get another sip of coffee.
Can you hear me, Smuck? Smuck, can you hear me? Why would Barry and I have fought? We don't...
Smuck, why did you think Barry and BP would fight?
You know, when he tried to make me leave, he said he had a lot of fucking questions to ask, so what's the deal with that?
Yeah, I want to know what those questions were, like... Was he gonna try and start shit? I was curious.
Yeah, now he's saying he doesn't have any topics.
What
I mean, I'm not gonna
Smuck.
Typical Smuck. Sad face, that's all he has to say.
Sad winky face. What does that mean?
It means
he wants us to fight.
He
wants to initiate
he didn't
a
press the
fight.
shift key before doing the little eyes.
It's crying.
That's not crying, that's a wink. Smuck, you're dumb.
You're dumb, Smuck.
Smuck, how long does it take to restart a computer?
Oh my god!
Oh god.
Oh, there you are.
Are you running Windows? Oh Jesus Christ! Can we do the episode again?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been it for the Two Friends and Next podcast.